ChunTaiLi now. Hello. I hope you can hear me. Okay, let me get my game here started. Is it popping up or no? Let me see. Yeah, it should be there. Let me redo this game here. Hold on, I think it got... I'm well. How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? I'm well. I'm feeling kind of... My throat's starting to do something. I don't know. Here we go. We're gonna restart this game. We played it before, but we never really finished it. Oh, everyone is getting sick. I know, I'm kind of feeling something in my throat. Hopefully nothing. I'm gonna mix, this is just an electrolyte replenisher though. It's not vitamin C, vitamin C. Maybe it has some vitamin C, you never know, right? Let me double check this. Well, it's got 420% vitamin C, so I guess we can try to put that in there to shake it up and drink it. I know, I think it's just the weather. Also, my kids, around kids. So stay away from kids, they're full of germs. I can't open this same packet. I need scissors. Alright. Mix it up. So Jive created a new Twitch account and sang today. He had a super bad day today. Oh no. What is his Twitch account? Is it the Fresh Jive X? Because that's his alternative account. Is it because he couldn't log into to the other one? Because the Halo was down, Halo 5. I saw that on his chat. Poor Jive. That's not bad. Like I think he deleted Jive. Yeah, he did. He did delete Jive Live completely. But I'm saying that I think he started to stream over at the other platform, but Halo 5 was down or something. That's what I saw on his chat, I think. But yeah, he said he did take up Jive Live. So, not bad for our little... Hopefully that'll help us. It was down earlier, but after he sang over here, he went over to the other plat and played some Halo. Oh, okay. Poor Bebe. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta sing the blues, right? Just gotta sing the blues. Alright, let's go back to this game. I have the... I'm gonna do it with the walkthrough so we can at least do the storyline. We'll delete your progress. Yes, we're gonna do that. We're gonna start over from the beginning. Sound is particular importance in Goetia, especially in certain puzzles. For an optional experience, sit in a quiet and dark place. Oh, and put on headphones. I do have headphones, so we can hear a little bit of it. Okay. Ooh, it's kind of loud in my thing. Is this a gravestone? So apparently we're just a spirit. We can click. I can't see myself. There's no one here. It's supposed to be a spoopy game, but I don't know. Am I? No, this isn't right. Good, it seems I can still move in a way, and I can also see things. Alright. Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll think about him. I'll think of him. I'm gonna give him a talk later. Hopefully he'll be okay. But man, I'm glad you told me. And he's going through these things too, where he, you know, he quit cold turkey and this happens. Wow. It's not right. It's not right. Oh my gosh. Poor Bebe. I'm glad Luna was there too. Isn't like... Okay, I'll just talk to you about him later because I don't want to divulge it in the stream. But I don't feel anything. Stay calm. Something's wrong. Think, Abigail. So apparently we are Abigail. And there's a little crow here. What do you think of the graphics? Is it okay? You can see? What do you think of my new overlay? Do you think it's okay? I know this tree. I'm outside the manor. I just need to think. We've changed our overlay a little bit. So you'll see. We'll change. Alright. Sorry, I'm kind of like going back and forth so you'll see the music cut off. Yeah, I like it. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of like made it more simpler and just, you know, just less cluttery. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go think. No, this is wrong. I need to find help. Help! Mother! Father! Annie! Abigail writes down all her thoughts in her journal. Each time this notebook icon appears, you can see her latest ideas regarding recent events. Perhaps they'll reveal some hints about her next goal. Press J to open the journal. We're Abidjan, yeah. I am Abigail Blackwood, daughter of Abraham and Helena Blackwood and Annie's sister. To be honest, that's all I remember after the fall and my final scream. I don't really understand what I am or what's happening. I need to find help. I need to find my family. Okay. Oh, so the mouse, when we move the mouse, it follows us. So who's this? We can't do anything there. Okay, let's go to the right. By holding control, you can highlight every noticeable element in the scene. A magnifying glass will appear on every clickable object. Sweet. You can look. That's strange. There's a hexagonal shape. Is that how you pronounce it? Hexagonal shape carved out of the pedestal, as if something had been taken out. I don't think I saw that before. Okay. Let's keep on going right. I like the graphics. It's kind of dark and dismal, but Blackwood Manor, just like in my memories. I was born and died here. I remember this window. That's where I fell. It was cold. Hold on a second. Kids are shouting in the downstairs. Okay. I love that you shouted, "Stop shouting!" What did you hear that? I thought I muted it. I don't know if okay, but I could read those. And I said go to bed at the end. Good lip reader. Oh my gosh, guys! I'm gonna spank some kiddos. Alright, let's go back to what we were doing. Alright, this is where I felt cold. And let's go in the manor. Okay. Abigail's progress is displayed in real time on the map. The map will show you which rooms you've entered and those that are out of reach. Be sure to check regularly. Go to bed! You can also teleport to some rooms directly, supposing that you're not possessing an object. Those will be colored in yellow. Press tab to open the map. Ew.
What you doing?
I'm playing a scary game.
Well, good for you.
Well, good for you. Go to bed.
Can people
You
see?
gonna put that on? It's gonna be hot tonight. You're gonna be hot. Give me kisses. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, people can see.
Hey.
Oh, I need to turn off some timers here. Hold on a second. Those are my Twitch things timers. I'm gonna turn off some of these. I'm gonna turn some of these off here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. And then, this is where we are right now. There we go, in through. How do I get in? Going through the gate was easy, but such an obstacle. You can go in, girl. Because you're a spirit. Impossible. It's terrifying, but rather handy. Okay. Let's look at control. Yeah. Let's open it. Let's look at it. Who could have drawn this map? The names remind me of Father's studies, but he would never have taken his documents out of his office. Ew. So there are some colors here. From what I remember, I think this was about different demons or something. These are the names of the demons and what they control. So we'll see. But there's a little thing here. Okay. Okay. X on the top. Each note, codex, book, and poster you read is stored in the codex. No need to retrace your steps. Everything is here. Press C to open the codex. There we go. Ah, okay, good. Let's see. The candles are lit. There must be someone around. Father usually works late at night. The wallpaper wasn't torn before. Mrs. Ward would never have allowed that. Am I really at the manor? Tried to do your banana last night, but I couldn't get my Snapcam to work with Twitch things. Fail! Aw, that's okay. That was a funny one, though. It was hilarious. I'm trying to get my sister to do it. Because they did the banana song with her kids. Ivy isn't inside the manor. This is starting to look like a bad dream. Okay. These stairs aren't quite as impressive as I remember. They're covered in dust. Okay. Even this vase wasn't quite as dull looking before. Is my mind playing tricks on me? Okay, let's go over here. What's this? Damaged tableware. The manor seems abandoned. I don't understand. My grandparents used to hunt deer in the woods on the manor grounds. Good evening, Jack, Rufus, Ted, Molly. Okay. Okay, let's go to the right. What's this? Everything is so dilapidated. There's like a thing there, but I can't go. How can I mouse over that? There it is. There it is. Nothing, but I guess it just opened. I don't recognize this chair. A small part of grandfather's mural collection. These sheets have been folded neatly. Someone still cares about these things. This couch seems comfortable enough to have a rest. If only I could. A view of the manor in the fog. Something about this painting troubles me, but I can't tell what. What's this? Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Something's written in the margin. Property of Alexander Hodgkin. That name's new to me. Okay, this is the thing here. Father's office, his safe haven, the place where he did all his experiments, esoteric or otherwise. I like this place. If Father's at the manor, this is where I'll find him. But can people see me? I won't be able to talk to him after. And what will he do if he somehow recognizes me? Everything's so inconsistent, different, but also similar. Maybe I should find more hints about what's going on before I see him. Okay, Father's office is safe. Okay, we can't do that anymore. Can't go there yet. Okay. Go straight up. Oh, there's straight up. Okay. We can go up. Ooh, nice. Um, examine the 2 notes here. Okay. Okay. Whatever that is, we don't know yet. There's a question mark on one of these. Okay, we'll keep that in our codex. Oh, look at that. There's some symbols. Someone's drawn some symbols here. Does this have anything to do with demonology? Studies. I can't work out which symbols these which demons these symbols represent. I really need help. Words. These walls clearly doesn't want go through it. Anything to go through them. Is there a way to get through? So, what was it? What was the journal J? The manor is empty and there is no signs of its inhabitants. I can feel a presence, however, and it seems it was abandoned only recently. Some of the walls and ceilings bear sigils. I've seen them before. Father used to study them. Did he draw them? And why do they prevent me from going deeper into the manor? I might find answers on the upper floors, but first of all, I have to get through these barriers. Okay. Okay, let's look at the thing here. About here. Can we move? Books on botany and chemistry. Nothing I need right now. Here's more. Alice in Wonderland? What's this doing in Mother's library? Okay. There's a note hidden between the pages. The handwriting's rather clumsy. It doesn't look much different from mine. It must have been written by a child. Edward. Alexander and I sneaked into Father's laboratory and we found something interesting. There's this weird powder. I will show you how it reveals hidden writings. Know this, you just have to pour the powder on the paper to reveal the ink. Alexander told me to keep some of it. Now we can start writing coded messages. R. Mother's favorite cane. Doesn't look like any of the clocks in the manor are working, but I'm not particularly worried about that right now, okay? And this way, do we have anything here? Oh, here. There's a barrier right there. We can't go there yet. There's all kinds of jars here, but nothing that'll help me understand what's going on. I've never seen this dresser open. I think Father was hiding something important documents inside. I can't open it. Okay. One of Father's most disconcerting hobbies, collecting keys for which there is no keyhole. Oh, there's something in there. Why would anyone hide Virgin Mary behind lock and key? Ooh, Abigail just possessed an object. She's now able to move it, use it, or combine it with another. On the other hand, as an object, Abigail gains a foothold in the world of the living and has to accept its rules. No object can cross the wall. Right click to leave the object. There's something there. I really want to know what this switch is for. Okay. Well, let's click on it. It says something important has been hidden in the cupboard. Ooh. Okay. Some accounting, invoices, deeds of property. And what's this? Ooh, something is this. I guess death certificate. That's the dad, I guess. Abraham Edward Christopher Blackwood. He died of lung cancer. Okay. A death certificate with father's name on it. Hmm. I can look at this one. It's impossible. I can't believe it. He was 76. But how? What happened to me? What about Mother and Annie? 1939. My last memories date back to 1902. This must be a bad dream. So much of this doesn't make any sense. I need to understand what's going on. Father's office. He must have taken notes. Maybe his research can help me. Let's look at this one too. These don't look like Mother's plants. She always liked flowers better. Someone's been looking after them though. I never really liked newspapers. Wait. 2 February 1941. No, that can't. It's been 39 years? That's impossible. This is a nightmare. Looks, different plants, different books. Something is going on here. Okay. This is to go down now. So we'll see. I guess this is Father's office. Where are we at? See? So, yeah, that's Father's office, I think. Let me see. Yeah, that's where we are. Okay. Read the book on the floor. These books seem important. They're well worn. Have you ever heard the story of Icarus who flew too close to the sun? Let me tell you our version of that ancient story. A man who thought himself a great alchemist and master of the elements of nature found an old forgotten grimoire that would teach him to summon demons and command them to carry out whatever he wanted. Now, this man gained his power by following the lead of those before him. That is to say, he had used the results from experiments performed by other masters to appear wise to those around him. However, while he was good at applying that which he had learned from others, his ability to think on his feet and to reason was lacking. This man loved a woman whom he had never spoken to. He watched her from afar, admiring her beauty and dreaming of what it would be like if she was his wife. Spent so much time in the world of fantasy, where she was his, that his obsession had started to take a toll on him. He couldn't sleep, eat, and became isolated from his friends. The directions in the book were clearly laid out, and because of his adeptness at following instructions in his alchemical manuals, he thought he would master demons as quickly as he mastered alchemy. Out of desperation for this woman, he summoned a demon named Beleth, who it was said could create love between a man and a woman. Sensing his desperation, the demon came to his summons, and the man was sure that it was his skill that brought Beleth to him so quickly. He commanded the demon to bring his love to him with haste, and without harm befalling her. The demon laughed, saying it was an easy task, as the woman felt the same way as the man, but he would require but a single action from the man to ensure success. Ecstatic, the man agreed to do whatever Beleth needed to accomplish the task. The demon dictated a love letter to him, telling him to send it to his love on a specific date, using the exact words he gave him. After the man dismissed the demon, he immediately wrote the letter that Beleth had dictated to him, word for word, and set it aside, waiting for the appointed day to mail his note. When the day came to mail the letter, his love went to a spiritualist to speak to her beloved mother, who had passed when she was young. When the medium called the spirit of her mother, Beleth came in disguise and told her of the letter that she would receive. He told her that the man who wrote it was a necromancer and meant to do her family harm. Knowing exactly what the man had written, Beleth easily scared off the man's love and destroyed his reputation in the process. Just like Icarus, his overconfidence had destroyed him. However, we can learn one more lesson. Without the ability reason, to create and innovate, a master is not a master. Never take what you read or see at at face value. Then that includes anything and everything that I write you. Okay, that's it. No more other pages. Okay. All right. Mm. Uh, and then let's read the book, whatever, on the note here. Mother, since you will not listen to reason, I must stop you myself. I apologize for stealing your notes, but I see no other way. Gabriel may be the oldest, but he has no idea what you are up to. I will be back for young Edward and Robert. So there's Gabriel, A, Edward, and Robert. I forbid you from trying anything with them, or you will dearly regret it. This has all gone on long enough. Farewell. Okay? I don't recognize his father's handwriting on this book. 1203. I guess it's March 12th or something. Writing a journal had never interested me up until now. But these past few days, I felt the need for it. All of these things are crowding my mind, and I can rarely sleep. I found Father's precious notes today. I discovered what took up all his time, an incredible collection of documents, vague references, and crazy writings about demons and seals. Names I know nothing about, enigmatic symbols, drawings, a huge number of documents he used to share with my sweet Abigail an eternity ago. My first instinct was to close this box and put it back where I found it, but curiosity is consuming me. 24.03. I am voraciously reading Father's documents, and am starting to make sense out of them. Maybe he wasn't as mad as his isolation let it on. What I took for a time-consuming hobby was actually an in-depth study of an ancient cult named Goetia. The idea of it still seems crazy, and maybe it is. Goetia was used to call forth demons to ask questions or favors of them, a very human tradition, but these summonings seems to have been possible. Father seemed interested in 5 of these demons: Malphas, Bune, I guess is how you pronounce it, or is it B? Is that Bune? I guess it's Bune. Bune, Paimon, Foras, and Naberius. These notes are very detailed about rituals, formulas, personalities of each entity, strengths and weaknesses. I have difficulties believing they really exist. However, Father's studies are so thorough and precise that I am beginning to have doubts. 12.5. Curiosity is guiding me towards knowledge. I tried some of the rituals this past week. I'm happy I can isolate myself, as I feel somewhat ridiculous saying out loud the summoning words taken from an strange, I guess that's a typo there, from a strange language. I have no success yet. This quest is consuming me. I spend entire days writing down the questions I want to ask the demons, as well as behaviors and words I should avoid in their presence. I chose Malphas. He seems to be the less deranged of the demons among those I read about. And I hope he is not so dangerous, but he doesn't seem to hear me. I'm growing desperate. There's a lot of reading on this thing, huh? Jeez. War is coming. I can feel it. The people of Oak Marsh are different, nervous. The enemy is far from our front door, however, and I can't stop but feeling they are reacting strangely to my own presence. I couldn't explain this feeling. 7:15. I feel feverish, confused. I can't sleep. I can't believe it. Malphas answered. I first perceived What? Okay. I first perceived an undescribable noise, as is a huge hammer was hitting the walls around me. Then a wind filled the room, coming from under the doors. I swear I heard the rustle of feathers, as if thousands of birds were flying around the room when he started speaking to me. Hey, what's up, BDDB? BDDK, what's going on, sir? We are playing a spoopy game. I froze, too stunned to utter a single word. What's going on, sir? This demon is particularly charismatic. My first thoughts went to my beloved sister Abigail, would have been so impressed, astonished, moved. I asked the questions I craved answers for. Was Abigail with him? Could he find her? He laughed. Malphas has a very charming laugh. Very soft. He told me he couldn't bring her back, but that she was well. I should feel calm. But my thirst for answers isn't calmed. Okay, so 722. Jeez, how many pages do I have to read? Do we have to read it all? Can we just skip it? Malphas and I growing to know each other. It feels so strange to write it thus, and even more strange to live it. This demon is particularly caring, and I sometimes forget. He is an entity by far superior to us poor humans. It seems I am for him a welcome distraction. He has had little occasions to talk with the living these past 5 millennia. I sometimes think of my dear Joseph, and feel a guilty relief that he should no longer be of this world. Okay, so this... Okay. My dear Joseph. I thought this is probably Annie then, huh? If father were still alive, my research and my successes would have surely filled him with pride. And Abigail, who often mocked my terror when faced with father's experiments, can she only see me today? Would you be proud of your older sister? Yeah, it is Annie. Okay. I keep my research far from my children's reach. They are too young to understand what is at stake. But maybe I can start talking about it with Gabriel. I'm looking forward to sharing my knowledge of the rituals tied to Goetia. But maybe they suspect something. Alexander seems weary lately. 10:08. They are here. They started bombing London yesterday. Mrs. Matthews and her husband left Oakmarsh a few days ago, leaving everything behind. I'm worried. What world will my children grow up in? Can I even imagine what tomorrow will look like? When I asked Malphas, he had this amused look he often has, the one that annoys me so much. Arrogant heap of feathers. He doesn't care, of course. Hell is a far more peaceful place than Earth, he said. 10:12. I exchanged a few words today with... Who is this? How do you pronounce it? Elrias, the vicar. I couldn't stand not sharing my research, but his reaction surprised me. He told me he had been eagerly waiting this day. Who other than me could know so much about this subject? The vicar offered me his help. How could a man of God conduct such research, trying to call forth demons? I think I'll accept his offer. I only browsed through some of Father's work, and demonic invocation is only a small part of the Goetia. And I can't count on Malphas, who refuses to answer my questions on the subject. But that malicious bird can laugh as much as he wants. I'll get my answers. 11:2. Oakmarsh is now empty. I have a ghost town at my door. Goetia isn't a discreet art. And I suppose the last rituals convince the bravest of them to leave their home. Let them go. I don't need their idiotic prejudices. When our enemies will be at our doors, at least I will have something to welcome them with. 11:5. Gabriel. My sweet Gabriel. I was sure you'd understand. Hey, Skittle Farts! Ooh woo! Sure you'd understand. I love you so much, Robert Edward. I hope you'll understand the importance of this quest. 12:12. There is no hope left. I won't be here when the disgusting invaders arrive, but let them try and get close to my children. They will regret it. Come and colonize Oakmarsh. See what I care. None of these short-sighted villagers supported me when I needed it. They don't deserve to be remembered. But if they come inside Blackwood Manor, I will rain down hell on them. 1:5. Thank you, Anton Elrias, Pastor, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Everything will soon be ready. I won't be here to see the world crumble. You don't look as arrogant and mocking as before, Malphas. Don't worry, I'm not heartless. You won't be alone. A few friends will join you. The spell is sealed. Abigail, please wait for me. Hear me. Heed my call. Huh? What's going on with that? We actually read the whole of that book. It was a lot. Okay. What's this? Pencils, notebooks, and newspapers. What's this? Father may not have been fond of horses. This statue is gorgeous, but I don't remember it either. Books about magic, not a science I'm familiar with. This one looks different. The building and renovation of churches, and I think I remember hearing about a chapel in the woods near the manor. Okay, keep on going right. And this is this part, which is this. Okay. Up to the second floor, right again to meet Malphas. Okay, we're gonna go to the first encounter then. Look. Hollowed skull, one of Mother's eccentricities. I suppose it must have been come from the upstairs library. This box contains some kind of white powder. I used to hide in this wardrobe. Annie never found me in here. A pen is mightier than the sword, and treasures do hide in the written word. I should try to remember it. Okay. When I'm close to this feather, I feel like something is calling to me. The feeling is vague. I must be missing something. So let's look at this here. And that's 1941. Almost 4 decades have passed in but a few seconds. Father is gone and probably mother too. What about Annie? She must still be alive. Well, she'll have answers for me. Hey, whoa! How are you? Alright. Okay. We going up there. Gonna see what's upstairs. It's scary. I'm scared. Why are we talking like this? Oop. Oop. There's the feathers. Feathers? Oop. There he is. Good evening, young lady. Who are you? Oh, come now, you wound me. We are already acquainted. Of course it was some time ago, and you may not have even seen that I was there. I am one of the kind your father did so love to talk about, even if he elected not to teach you much about me in particular. My current form, shall we say, should be a something of a hint. You're one of the demons that father was studying. A raven? You must be Malphas. But demons don't exist. It was just an unpleasant hobby of his. I suppose you must be right. After all, that would be simply absurd. Not unlike believing in ghosts, perhaps. I must say, I am rather surprised to see you here right now. No matter. I'm almost flattered you recognize me. It means that mankind has not quite forgotten about me yet. Not completely, at least. What do you want? What do I want? Oh, I see. Abraham must have taught you that I would require a favor if you were so impertinent as to summon me. But in your case, young lady, I chose to appear before you. You did not summon me, and thus we can dispense with the quid pro quo. I suppose I simply wanted to, well, chirp with someone, perhaps? Chirp? Fine, but what are you doing here? Aha! Now that is quite an interesting question. Would that I could answer it. You mean you don't know? Not exactly. I do recall that I was summoned, but in a most unusual way. Annie. She called me, and we chirped for a time. But she deceived me and trapped me within these walls. All I know is that some part of me remained in the cozy confines of hell, while the remainder, well, is the manor itself, or something like that. Like when I possess an object? It does indeed seem that the same forces are at work here. And why are you preventing me from going any further? I'm doing nothing of the sort, or rather, not consciously. You see, my girl, we are both pure spirits here, and it seems that our essences cannot collaborate, shall we say. I promise you, I would simply love for you to proceed. I dare say that you are the only who can free me. The sigil on the ceiling, could it be a hint, an answer? Ah, such a keen mind. If it is not the answer itself, it must be some part of it. My sigil is not complete in this form. It cannot be seen by man, much to my immense sorrow. The sigil you see only represents half of my being, the part that remains in hell. There is another sigil. In fact, it is the opposite of this one. It represents the part of me that is trapped here among the living. Should you manage to find and decipher it, I would be free to leave this world. I knew you wanted something after all. Exposed. Yes, it seems we both need each other. I expect that I can rely on you. You have Blackwood blood running through your veins after all, if you'll pardon the expression. Alright. So we have to go and do something for him. Wait, you. He's disappeared. Not quite. Do keep up the good work, Abigail. Simply forget that I'm watching your every move. Well, that doesn't help me. Good Lord, Annie, what have you done? Why did you invite a demon, several demons, into Blackwood Manor? What is this foolish project of yours? Moffus claims that an opposite sigil will free him and his fellow demons. I don't really trust him, but this is the only way to get answers to find Annie and to rid the manor of these evil entities. Okay. Alright, let's go take a little quick break because I gotta go restroom. But I will be back, guys. So let's put you on BRB. Okie dokie. BRB, guys.
Malibu Barbie, Francie, and Skipper, they're the Sunset. Dolls and other costumes sold separately.
When I grow up, I want to be a mommy.
You can play mommy right now with Ideal's Betsy Wetsy. Betsy Wetsy cries real tears. She drinks from her own bottle just like a real baby, and you'll love the soft touch of her baby pink skin. Of course, like all little babies, Betsy Wetsy wets and needs to be changed. And just think of all the fun you'll have giving Betsy Wetsy her bath and shampooing her rooted saran hair. Ask your mommy to get you Betsy Wetsy, and then you can be a mommy too. Betsy Wetsy by Ideal comes complete with layette in 4 sizes, priced from $5.95. You'll find Betsy Wetsy and lots of other wonderful Ideal toys at your favorite toy department now.
It's a wonderful toy. It's Ideal.
Perhaps you've heard this popular song.
Betsy Wetsy never knows what to do for a running nose. As I dry it, hear me sigh.
The doll in this song was inspired by a young mother who noticed that many times while taking care of her newborn baby, her older daughter Betsy would become unhappy if she were left playing or eating by herself. At a party, she met Benjamin Mictum of the Ideal Toy Corporation. She told him her problem and gave him an idea.
Mr. Mictum, I have a wonderful idea.
Yes?
If there was only a doll that could do all the things that a little girl could do, why, I think it would help. I'd give it to Betsy, and the two of us, we could just take care of our babies at the same time. Why, it would be almost like making a game out of it.
Say, that's a wonderful idea. I promise you the first chance I get, I'm going to see what we can do about developing a doll like that.
If you were asked to make a doll like that, where would you start? First, ask a scientist to develop a material that could be put into hot water over and over, because babies must take a bath. Then ask him to find a way for fluid to go in and out of a doll's body, because babies drink in wet, you know. And then you would ask designers to fashion a complete wardrobe for your doll. All the things a real baby needs. Diapers, booties, a dress, a hat, and even a blanket. All this testing took 6 months. And finally, like Mr. Mictum, you would call a meeting of your experts. You would check every detail.
Oh, hello, Miss Amro. Kamusta po? I'm borking somebody. How are you guys this evening? We're just playing a spoopy game, or I don't know quite what kind of spoopy game this is. This is horror, so I don't know. It's a horror point and click game, but so far so good, right? So we read this thing. Let's close that up. And it says to go down. We're down here, so go down. Ooh. What is this? Oh my gosh! It's like there is a spider on my arm. Hold on a second. Let me put this away. Oh my gosh. I was like, ah! Nah, I took it outside, so I was like, what is this crawling on my arm? Ah! That's too funny. Oh, you did? What name would you have suggested it? Ah, my gosh. Kyle, that would be a nice name. Alright, so it looks like this is the mom, and these are the kids. I don't know if this is Annie. Bong bong. Oh my gosh, that freaked me out though. Alright, who's this? Annie Hodgkin. Yeah, that's the mom, or the sister, I would say. Annie Hodgkin. Annie Hodgkin. Annie as a grown up. I still recognize her though. Lin Lin, if it's girl. I used to have like 6 cats at one point when I was growing up. And the mom was called Ming Ming. And then she had like 3 kittens. But there was another cat, not totally related, but she kind of like the big brother. And I called him Kuting for Kuya, Kuting. And then the three kids are Jing Jing Kling Kling. Yeah, those Ting Ting. And of course, the dad was like, because he was a black cat, call him Negro. That's like, anyway, that's the story of my cats back then. Alright, let's see who these are. Jack Gabriel Hodgkin. I know, right? Ming Ming, Ding Ting, Kling Kling, Jing Jing. Robert. He was 14. He died at 14. It doesn't look like 14. Looks like old man. It's February 1939. 31 years old. Oh, it tells you the ages. 14. So this one is It just says 1940, doesn't have an age. This one is Alexander, he was 28, I guess. And this is Edward Hodgkin, 1940, 10 years old. Edward died when he was 10. Oh, sad. These classes are still full, as if people left in a hurry. Oh. I will never know the taste of this wine. Okay, let's keep on going down. Apparently we're supposed to go to the kitchen. Oh, here's the kitchen. We are in the kitchen. Alright, look at the blank note on the wall. Okay, let's look. There's a sheet of paper on the wall, but why is this blank? How odd. Because it's a secret one, right? We have that spy thing, whatever it is. Keep hearing things, I tell you. It's like, what's going on here? Alright. Try to go left, and you will note. Let's see what these are saying. These plates haven't been properly washed. The meals weren't finished either. Let's just say. There's no food on these shelves. No one's planned on settling in here. Can we, like, use it? Okay, no. The dumbwaiter, needless to say. Oh, okay. There's a dumbwaiter. Okay, where does it go? It's a question, right? Smoked garlic. I used to love that smell, but the memory is fading. What's this? Oh, notes. Let's see. It's like a... Ooh, it's like a puzzle. My younger brother, it's been a while since you haven't put your keen mind to the test. How would you feel about a paper chase? First clue, chariot. Happy hunting. Interesting. Someone drew through this note in the fireplace. I bet it didn't burn. It mentioned some sort of treasure hunt created by someone named Arto's brother. Maybe the reward could be interesting. Okay. Alright. Let's go. It says to try to go left. Something's preventing me from going any further. It must have something to do with the strange metal sheets bolted to the wall. There's a combination lock on the door. Go back up and right to the dining room. Oh, journal? Somebody made sure the room next to the kitchen will be out of bounds for me and other beings. What could be so precious to be protected in such a way? If I can reach that room, I'm sure I'll find some vital clues. Okay, let's go up. I think here, dining room. Open the dumbwaiter on the left. Where is the dumbwaiter on the left? Oh, there it is. I did open it. Okay. Go left and look at the items in the cabinet to find a box of white powder. Yeah, we're gonna go get this is to get this white powder. We can possess it. Ooh, we are moving. Dun doo doo doo. And da da da, we're going in here. Okay. Push it. And we're going down. We're going down, down, da da. And open it. Alright, I'm gonna use it on here. Boop, 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 boop. If it's not the right powder, maybe I'll at least be able to make some nice fireworks. Okay, it says the eldest's birth. I think it's over in the wrong place. Going back in here, eldest birth. I think the eldest, eldest. Who is the eldest? Is it Hodgkin? He's not that. 31. So Gabriel is the oldest one. So 31 minus 39 is 1908, so that's when he was born. Okay. So let's see. 1908. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we did it! It's kind of scary, eerie, like a little bit, right? I can't say I'm disappointed, but this is not what I expected. Where do these lights come from? Interesting. Oh, there's a note right here. My dear Alexander, I know you disapprove of all this. You have made that perfectly clear these past few days. Forgive me, my dear child, but I must see this to the end. Our family has suffered too much. I hope you'll find it in you to forgive me for what I did. Wherever you are now, I'm sure you are happy where you are now. Your loving mother, Annie. Annie, my God, what happened here? What have you done? So apparently this is GER. I don't understand all these sigils, these messages, these experiences, and this silence. I can't stand to be alone here. What happened to the Blackwoods? And why did I wake up? Where is Annie? This is a nightmare. Whoa! Father, mother, please, I'm begging you, come back, help me. There's some noise up there. Ooh, a noise. Is someone there? I think it came from the hall. A must stand for Alexander, I assume. E for Edward, G for Gabriel, R for Robert. Okay, let's go up. Nope, we can go down that way. Nope. Where did we hear the crash though? Go back to the entry hall. Entry hall. This is the entry hall, right? Oh, here it is. Broken crockery on the ground. The crockery is broken. It didn't fall by itself. Oh, there's something on the shelf. Ew. Something hexagonal, just like on the pedestal outside the manor. I should try taking it there. Okay, let's do it. How do I get out? The door's locked. It says to carry it right and out through the small hole in the wall. Ah, okay. Let's go right. There's a small hole. Must lead somewhere. Let's go. Ooh, sweet. That's pretty neat. This opening closed behind me. The manor seems a little more alive than I like. Okay. Let's see what happens. It fits perfectly. Interesting. Ooh. Kind of scary. Ooh, it's a tomb. Nothing and no one. Maybe it was a rat. This place is quite decrepit after all. I know it's from the ground floor. It is a friendly presence of something more sinister? I have to go to the hall. Yet another disappointment. Okay. Managed to find a curious object in the hall, at least. A wooden hexagon bearing the Blackwood arms. I think I know where to put it. The servant's tomb. I didn't know we had one. I would love to say hello to Mrs. Ward. Okay, so this part. These 4 pillars bearing initials are some sort of tribute to Annie's sons. This whole place is imbued with some unknown kind of magic. Must have something to do with my quest. But for now, I must focus on freeing Malphas and others to reach the upper floors and find Annie's trail. Okay, so... Alright. G. Okay, so... A key, of course. Now, let's find the lock that it opens. If it belongs to Mrs. Ward, as I suspect. What would someone be hiding among the coffins? I would like to leave this place as soon as I can. Okay, let's possess it. Take it upstairs. Where do we go with this key? A light? Maybe there's someone there who can help me. Maybe here? Key is too small for Manor's massive doors. It must rather open some furniture item. Here. There's a window up there. Oh, there you go. What is this? Ben-Hur, A Tale of the Christ by Lewis Wallace. Leaving a book out of its shelf isn't in Annie's habits. Go down first. And to the right. Do. Is this... no. Oh. Isn't it scary? There's no mouth. That's kind of creepy. Creepy! Creepy, guys. Creepy. Creepy. Oh, it's the key to the dad's thing. We got into his office. Okay. We have to use the key somewhere else. Okay, so... doop. Possess it. And then here. There we go. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Pencils, notebooks, papers. This one? There's massive bookshelf that must be important. Is that the one? Ah, it did work. Okay. Ooh, okay, Malphas. Opposite sigil banishment. Okay, so this is the opposite sigil of Malphas. Okay. Interesting. Now we can get through the blue sigils now. Well, that's quite a discovery, young lady. Do you remember this sigil? Try to memorize its every relief. This will be crucial when you try to chase me out of these walls. Look, it disappears. Maffa's opposite sigil has been revealed. Every room once blocked by his presence is now accessible. It's awesome. Now we can go through all the other ones that we couldn't go up in. Alright. Go up through the previously blocked area, then continue upstairs and left into a billiard room. Okay. Guess we can go up there now. And then we can go up here. Here it is. Brilliant. I never doubted you. Remember, you must memorize each opposite sigil and the method to activate them. You'll do that in remembrance of me, won't you? What does it say? Uh-oh, I hear something disconnect. I hope it's not something that I... Hope my computer won't crash. Yeah, I'm like, what's that? I didn't touch anything. Don't know. There are messages scattered all over the manor. It is all quite peculiar. I am... What the heck? What the heck is going on? You know what? It might be this phone that I have it connected to. The middle, the young Leslie, Mini Chun, the baby Chun, she had dropped her phone in the toilet. So I think it's broken. So we don't know. That might be what it was. Yeah. It's an iPhone 5C, which is the old like has the pink thingy in the background. And of course she cracked the screen, so the water went through it. So I'm thinking that's what was disconnecting and reconnecting. We don't know if it will go and turn on, so we'll see. Anyway, let's read this letter. My dearest son, I am saddened to have fallen so low in your esteem. Your little plot is not a hard one to notice. The notes you stole are important, true, but I don't need them anymore. I suppose you hid them in your flat in the village, or that you gave them to that Stanford girl. May they teach you something. We'll have the opportunity to talk about your misdeed. You can be sure of it. Ooh, she didn't like that. I'm sure I'll find some answers in Oakmarsh village. That's not far from the manor. Oakmarsh is now accessible. It is located west of the manor. I'm eating, so I'm not typing as much. Okay lang. It is located west of the manor. It is possible to come back to the manor at any time by simply going there or clicking on the map. Alright. I got you. Where are we at? Okay, so this is where we are at in the billiards room. Go up through the previously locker and continue upstairs and left in the... Examine the note. You now have access to Oakmarsh. Examine the panel on the wall next to the photos. There's a panel on the wall. Ooh. There is. Someone was apparently too small to achieve their goal. I left the same trace here. Got a lot of fingerprints. I need a tool to open this panel. Head right twice to find a corridor with some statues. Let's go find a corner with some statues. Oh, that's kind of scary. Father might have had some peculiar taste in decorating, but he wouldn't keep decapitated statues. This screwdriver is in good condition. A tool like this is always useful to keep around. I think that's the one we need. Same message. This is more like I imagined ghosts before, that is. Okay, so let's go grab this thing. Use. Oh, it's a safe. Okay. Drop the screwdriver. You'll need this later on. I'll pick you up, put it on the table so I don't misplace you. Okay. Alright. Okay. So this has 4 dials. Go right twice again, then up the stairs and you can head right into a dark room. Read the notes on the desk. Okay. So we can't figure it out yet. What's this? Some sort of recess in the wall. I should be able to open it. I'll do that later. Oh, it's like an elevator. Interesting. We'll do that later. Don't know that yet. Empty, of course. Oh. Photograph, or what's left of it at least. I really like this. I can make out a farm. Or is it a cottage? Let's take that inside. I think it goes in here. Yep. Alright. Or at least somewhere. I'll do that in here. This is the dark room. Okay. Examine the panel on the wall next to the photos. There's a panel on the wall. I don't see any paintings on this room, only photographs. These pictures must be important or they wouldn't be framed. This box holds nothing interesting. I don't know what these are for. Some landscapes, ruins, and buildings, not a single face. Some containers, blank paper, a few failed photographs. How I'd love to use these things. Notes written in a hurry. Let's go read the notes. Eureka! Things to try. Is the photographer the only one who can cast a spell? Is the soul bound? What projection for the photographed landscape? Copied memory owns existence. Additional questions. What is the link with the human branch of Goetia? If one can enter and leave a photograph, is the same true of an object? What about the soul projection? Returning to one's body? Need to study this with mother. Is the photograph a gateway to an existing place? Does the spell create a new place? Need to test with a montage. If a new autonomous immutable universe is created, the implications are unimaginable. Interesting. So I guess in and out of a picture, an autonomous and unalterable universe. I was expecting a guide on developing photos, but this doesn't make any sense. I don't like this. This room might have a few more secrets to learn, but I'd rather not stay here any longer than I have to. So there's a cabinet. A few vials, some clothes, and cleaning, and these seem quite harmless at least. I don't like it when I open it though. Why do you open it that way? Why? Someone slept here recently. If only I could find a living person, though I'm not sure if this is the one I'd like to meet. Okay. Ouch. Examine the painting on the far right. I can sense something in this photo, as if it were possible to see further, maybe if I focus some more. Ooh. What on earth happened? I don't see any colors anymore. It's all black and white, like in a photograph. It doesn't make any sense. I need to get out. J. If I remember correctly, red light is used to develop pictures. The room was refitted for this purpose by one of Annie's sons, who lived and worked there. It is a very quiet place, as if it were bathing in love and admiration. I'm sure I can learn a few things from this place. My ghostly condition, the manor with all its demons, and now this. I've been pulled into a photograph that I was trying to possess. Is this commonplace in this era, or some new folly devised by the Blackwoods? I should be able to get out of here easily, but first, I should look for potential clues. In a note I found on the pool table, Annie wrote to Alexander, her second son. She mentioned secret research and third-party Stanford. All leads to Oakmarsh. I should be able to investigate without much difficulty. Okay, what else is over here? Number 2. So here are the 5 demons that live in Blackwood now. Bune, Foras, Naberius, Pyman, and Malphas, of course. Annie, why are you doing this? I feel so lost and powerless. Now I should be able to banish Malphas from this place, then I'll take care of the others. And for that, I'll need to meet them first. I'm scared, but it seems I have little choice in the matter. And am I supposed to cleanse the Blackwood? Is that why I'm here now? This is madness. After all these disappointments, I expected something much more difficult, but hunting a demon is surprisingly easy. I just need to find and focus on its opposite sigil, then cross the wall to free it from the demon's grasp. Let's go upstairs and gather hints on what happened here, to find Annie and learn what these bright altars in the basement of the manor are. Okay. Jay, let's go back in here. She was freaking out. Okay, what's this? Someone slept here recently. Oh, okay. Where's the painting on the far right? Oh, okay. I see Isel is playing Dead by Daylight. Okay, let me look at my thing here. Where's the statue? I think it's this one right here, right? I keep going down. Okay. Here it is. There's a painting back here. Oh, here it is. Why are these pictures so weird? Annie, just like in my memories, where are you hiding? This guy is weird looking to me. Did someone put it here while waiting to replace it? I remember a wardrobe, but this looks more like a confessional. It's strewn with scattered trinkets. Where could these plants have come from? The greenhouse? But it's 2 floors above here. There's a note hidden in the frame. Let's go grab the note. In remembrance of our discoveries and of hard-working, sleepless nights, this forest will miss you. Interesting. Anton, the name doesn't ring a bell, but he might have some answers for me. The woods are behind the manor. I should follow his lead. Eldritch. I missed that. Eldritch Force is now available to us, is what it just said. I clicked too fast. Pick up the screwdriver, take it back to the billiard room, using it on the panel, drop screwdriver, and go right twice again, on the stairs, read a note on the desk. Next, you need to go and find to the 5 separate room orders to complete a paper chase. Kitchen. Stairs above the front door. Examine the Ben-Hur book in the chair. Okay. I thought we could oh, here. We could only transform there. Okay. Stairs above the front door. Examine the Ben-Hur book. I think it was the Ben-Hur book. Where's the Ben-Hur book? Did I read it already? I thought I saw that. Nope, that's not it. Oh, here it is, the Ben-Hur book. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Ben-Hur. Okay, let's go read it. I will let the chariot alone today in its place. Let them bring me a fifth horse. If thou hast it, he should be barebacked and fleet as the others. Ilderim's wonder was aroused, and he summoned a servant immediately. Bid them bring the harness for the four, he said, the harness for the four and the bridle for Cyrus. Ilderim then arose. Sirius is my love, and I am his, O son of Aries. We have been comrades for 20 years. In tent, in battle, in all stages of the desert, we have been comrades. I will show him to you. Okay. Going to the division curtain, he held it, while Ben-Hur passed under. The horses came to him in a body, one with a small head, luminous eyes, neck like the segment of a bended bow, and mighty chest, curtained thickly by a profusion of mane soft and wavy as a damsel's locks, nickered low and gladly at sight of him. Good horse, said the sheik, patting the dark brown cheek. Good horse, good morning. Turning them to Ben-Hur, he added, this is Sirius, father of the four here. Mira, the mother, awaits our return. Being too precious to be hazarded in a region where there is a stronger hand than mine, and much I doubt, he laughed as he spoke, much I doubt, O son of Aries. If the tribe could endure her absence, she is their glory, they worship her. Did she gallop over them, they would laugh. 10,000 horsemen, sons of the desert, will ask today, have you heard of Mira? And to the answer, she is well, they will say, God is good, blessed be God. Okay, there's a circle on horse, so I don't think we need to read that all the way. So let's look at our codex here. Well, we did a lot already, huh? There was one that we saw. No, it's not that one. It was it this one? That's Paimon. Oh, we didn't even see these things that was in our codex here. It tells us what the things are. Okay. Oh, here it is. Chariot. So chariot is the first clue. The second one is horse. Okay. See? Okay, let's go back to father's office. All the way to the right. All the way to the right. This is not father's house. All the way to the right. Is it over here? Oh, what's this? A silver medallion holds a portrait of a dark-looking man with sharp eyes. This seat was, of course, father's armchair. This ruined tower reminds me of the one of the villagers were taken about in the woods on the estate. There's dear Mrs. Ward, the housekeeper, and she has her keys even in the painting. Let's see. Where's the map? Where is the office? Is it this one? I thought that was it. Yeah, it's the office. Let's go back. Alright, move the horse there's a horse statuette? Where? I don't see the horse statuette. Oh, here it is. Father may not have been fond of horses. This statue is gorgeous, but I don't remember it either. Okay, let's go possess it. Oh, there's a drawing under there. What is that? Santa Claus? It looks like Santa Claus, maybe. Ground floor hallway. Examine the painting of a man on the wall right of front entrance. Ooh, J. A novel pointing out the previous clues annotated the word horse. But finding a horse in the manner will be. A drawing of what seems an old man wearing a hat was hidden under a familiar statuette. Ooh, it's a statuette. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, it's the seller. Oh, that's a new one. My husband is doing his. Here it is. John Falco. J. My old man's portrait is signed John Falco. What could it should I conclude something about his name, his first name, his identity? Falco, maybe birds. Falcon. Let's see. Let's go to the far right. There's a new one. Place. Ooh. Ooh, there's a bird stuff. This wardrobe is not really my style. It's a little notebook. J. An empty notebook, a torn page, and an object that calls to me, whose message I must decipher. Annie talks about someone called Anton in a forest in the eastern part of the estate. Was he living there as a recluse? I don't recall anything being there. No house, not even a hut. What was his connection to Annie? If she's left the manor, maybe he'll know where she's hiding. I don't really know my way around the forest, but I must explore it. Okay, what else? Oh my gosh. Examine the puzzle box. Solve it with the name John. There's a puzzle box. Oh, there's 4 wooden spheres ornated the front of his box. A word is written on each. An original ornament of such a box. Really? Birds, you have to do that. So it might be John. Could be that. Yeah. Ooh, there's something under there. Head down to the kitchen into the previously hidden room to the right. Pick up the glowing orb. Ooh, okay. A sealed room next to the kitchen. I was unaware of it. I'd like to take a look. Where are we at? So we can go down. Nope. This is a kitchen, right? Ooh, what's this? A gigantic raven, demonic sigils, and now a bright orb that can levitate? Ew. We can actually pick it up. I feel strangely drawn to the shape. Maybe I can learn something from it. Abigail is not able to see traces or details about the history of the most recent owner of an item. Possess an item and explore with it for a moment to see if something else is highlighted. The last actions of the living might help you in your quest. Awesome! Got it. Held up and left. I remember there was that feather thing in this hallway coming up, and we can actually look at it. Possess. Ooh, handprints. How come I didn't see these scratches? I recognize this, my treasure box. This isn't mine. Nice. I'm sure I didn't draw this. Is it a sigil? It looks like those a father studied, but none of them was called Abigail. So that's her name, Abigail. Ooh. If this is a joke, it's not a very funny one, and I'm starting to get scared. There's no one here. Everything seems to be frozen in time. Manor is covered in esoteric symbols. I must find answers. A ball of string. I used them in many adventures. Some dice I could use to play with anywhere, and it's something to write with even in the darkness of night. Okay. Alright, so go back to the bird room. So we are, okay, down 2 twice. Back to the bird room. Look at the journal on the desk, which is pick it up and head out to the house to the right. Some of its pages have been torn away. Perhaps they're still around here somewhere. Okay. Let's go out. Examine the loose brick. Ooh. I caught her going through your room. I told you what she wanted to do and why you must not follow her under any condition. Please trust me. Soon as you find this note, hide it as best as you can, or even better, destroy it, and come meet me at the wood's edge. I'll be waiting for you there with Sally and Robert. Everything will be alright. You have my word. Okay. Go back inside and return the journal to the desk. Head all the way back to the left of the house and continue left to leave the area. Alright. Okay, return it. I guess we're leaving the house, right? It's kind of scary. Music. All the way to the left, all the way to the left. That's where we started from. We're in Oakmarsh now. Oakmarsh, I never did go there very often. I always preferred less crowded places. Okay, so this is the next chapter, I guess you would say. Head left into the house and open the cabinet and examine the brochure. Okay. Map. Okay, we haven't started yet, so we're gonna go here. Journal. We haven't read all of our journals, so then let me read throughout these. My old treasure box remains intact, but I wasn't expecting to find it here, with a mysterious item added to my own collection, no less. A sigil similar to those of the Goetia and with my name on it. This item, what it suggests, terrifies me. Alright, the trail led me to a map showing a hidden room next to the kitchen. It may have been sealed. I doubt a wall can stop me now. I earned some kind of power. I can feel things emanating from some objects. It's hard to explain. It's as if I could see traces of what happened around the object. It could certainly prove useful. Seems Alexander, one of Annie's sons, wanted to protect someone or several people. His brothers? What were they threatened by? Right. Sorry, I'm back. Had an issue at work. No worries. No worries. We're kind of in the second part now. The glow of the streetlight doesn't comfort me one bit. One beat. There's an unsettling atmosphere here. What is this one? An abandoned suitcase here in the village. It's late, but that doesn't explain the silence. There isn't a soul around. Why? Where is everyone? Ooh, we are in the house. Jay? The people living in this house made sure to close the place up when they left. Not entirely a problem given my current state, but if I want to take something to or from here, I'll need to find another way or some kind of opening. Okay. It says head left into the open the cabinet. There's a cabinet. And what's this? This looks like a brochure of some kind. What's this? Dunchurch Dance, 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. in front of the village hall. I will never forget your gaze at night, your beloved Alexander. Oh. Let's see. Go a bit to the left and then down to another room. The glow in the alley doesn't help much. I can't see anything. I kind of like the graphics on this thing. This place is quite unsettling. You tell me. Does this switch... Well, does this switch still work? Let's try. Oh, there is some light. Oh. Oh, I went the wrong way. Keep on going left. Go to the bit to the left and then down to another room. This locked door will pose a problem if I need to go through it with an object. I'll need to open it somehow and find a different route. There is a note. Somebody's left a note. I left the key at Samson so he could make a copy of it. The original is small, gray, and has a label of the same color at the base. For now, please don't lock the main door, L. Uh-oh. Why are you flickering? And then... let's go to the right. Go up. My dear sister, after the bombing, our beautiful city of Coventry offers a terrible spectacle of devastation. War has turned most of the monuments to ruins. Everything here is bleak and desolate. Only one spire is left from St. Michael Cathedral. Burnt buses cover the streets in which Lady Godiva once rode. There are thousands of victims. Those who survived holed up in what's left of their houses. They try to organize as much as possible. King George came to display his deepest sympathy to the population and bravely shows that Coventry, like London, will not surrender. From what I learned in your letter, Oakmarsh is still prey to the terror the manor has inspired for many years, and will need some courage too. Villagers seem to be worried that madman El Rias encouraged Annie's insane research. But can't we imagine that his faith will, on the contrary, encourage him to protect her from whatever evil power she is about to unleash? So my niece Sally is hiding in the village with Alexander. They seem in great danger. What do you know about their intent? Knowing your daughter's daring nature, I suppose nothing will stop them. I cannot believe Alexander left his family. I believe he pursues a purpose we do not know. Perhaps did he find a way to conjure the malediction that waits? There's so many typos in this letter that weighs over his kind. However, the villager's anger will not interfere. He will need a lot of courage, and you can count on me. With love, your brother. Okay. The fruits are practically fossilized. This house must have been abandoned a long time ago. Someone took a painting off the wall. They only took the valuables with them when they left. A journal entry from 14 November 1940. A letter has been slipped between the pages. Continue up to the attic and examine the Ouija board. A Ouija board? I wonder if I could use it to have a seance with myself. Okay. It's only a piece of wood, apparently. God almighty, it's moving by itself. This is really ridiculous. I should feel at least another presence. What does it want to tell me? Well, good evening. Can I ask a few questions? Yes. That's kind of creepy. Do you know what I am? I suppose that wasn't a good question. Alright, where did the inhabitants of Oakmarsh flee to? I know, right? Not the most talkative spirit. Maybe it's linked to the house. B. O. X box. The locked chest on the lower floor. How do I open it? A D A S T R. Ad Astra? Ad Astra to the stars. I was hoping for a more straightforward answer. Any other hints? Anything? Alright then, Ad Astra, a new puzzle to solve. Okay. Alright. It might not be a living person, but at least the spirit is the first friendly presence I've met since my rebirth. He can communicate through the Ouija board, but with some difficulty. Would he be more talkative if I guess his identity? Alright. I'm not alone in Orkmarsh, though my company is a spirit and not the talkative kind, even though he seems familiar. He keeps saying Ad Astra when I ask him about the lockbox. This clue must be important. Okay. Oh, we're outside. Why? Alright. What is this? The people who lived here didn't really care about their belongings. Okay. Go to a bit to the left and down to another room. Okay. So this is the locked chest, right? Same old empty trunks that no one bothered to take with them. Oh, never mind. Open a large camera. Here, read the journal inside. Won't be long before this cupboard collapses. Ooh. A small notebook left here by the former inhabitant. Note, remember to hide the Ouija board, attic. If you find this notebook, please return to George Stanford, Willows Park Road, Oakmarsh. I was both impatient and anxious about seeing Professor Abraham Blackwood this morning. His dour mood shows no signs of improving, but at least he seemed coherent. He came with his arms full of oddities, electrical instruments, measurements, dog-eared books that have turned yellow with age, and a board carved with letters and numbers. A Ouija board to communicate with, he said. To hell with communicating with those things. I chose to get away and let him mutter to himself on the ground floor while I took Sally to the Sampsons. When I returned, Professor Blackwood confirmed my suspicions. There is indeed something here. Some sort of activity, he said, but nothing dangerous. Nothing dangerous? I'd like to see him standing in the middle of those flying objects. I heard noises of the entrance last night, but when I went downstairs, there's nothing there and nothing had moved. My throat was starting to hurt again. I don't know if I'm going mad or if this presence is trying to convince me I am. Professor Blackwood wants to come back tomorrow to pursue his research. One of his grandsons, Gabriel, if I'm not mistaken, will be here with him. They don't go out often, those children, but Gabriel seems like a good boy, very pleasant. He's completely different from his father. Interesting. This chest is locked by some kind of mechanism. The buttons look like constellations, I think. Ew. Okay. I'll look at that later. The water had plenty of time to evaporate. Okay. There is a lock, but you will come back here later. Go back up to the Ouija board and spell out the name from the journal, which is Abraham. Use. What happened? Nothing? Alright, let's start over again. A, B, spelled it wrong, right? A. Father Abraham and 7 children. Ooh. Yes. Oh, hell no. We calling up them dead peoples. Exactly. Ooh, there's another spirit. He went down. It's Abraham. His grandfather, I guess. Or the dad. Oh, he went down again. Where'd he go? You will see a set of scales. You need to pile things up on the scales to move the needle to just before the marker. This one? Oh, okay. Ha 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 ha. Non-possible box, cup, and knife. Now absorb the orb to get another new power. Okay. What does it say? Shop skill seems to be working. Box. Cup. Cup. Rather light. Okay. Knife. Spring-loaded knife. Looks like seen some use. Ooh, got another thing. I can hear some sort of whisper inside. I wonder what it's saying. Well, when in Rome. Atichun, what was that game you were talking about? What do you mean? I forgot now. What are we talking about? Alright, let's use it. Possess it. Relay. Abigail can now detect cracks in reality and gain access, in part at least, to demonic dimensions. These dimensions are a perverted version of our world. Though similar patterns exist, the story of the place is different. Sometimes a conflict exists between dimensions. Man, I couldn't read it all the way. And our world has an echo in the demonic world. This is an opportunity to watch closely and read between the lines. Some elements can provide valuable hints. Okay. It's a good thing you gotta delay. Okay. We can go up now. Villette by Charlotte Bronte. Property of Sally Stanford. I was forbidden to read Jane Eyre. I didn't know this one either. Seems like the only one taking care of this place, provided that she still has someone to protect. Okay. Alright. Here's the lock chest. Alright. So, using the hint from the Ouija board, press the star symbols in the order from furthest to closest to the stars. So Pisces. Oh no, pressed wrong. Okay, back up. Pisces, Delphinus, Serpens, Canis Major, Aquila. Hey. Alright, what does that say? Nope, not yet. Hold on. Go back in there. I haven't looked at it further. My dear Sally, you were not at home, so I decided to leave this box with your mother, hoping that you will get it as soon as possible. Take good care of this magnetic tape, for it is also a key. If I don't come back on time... you mean the game that you wanted to play with me? It's Overcooked 2? Is that what you meant? Skittle Farts? Take good care of this magnetic tape, for it is also a key. If I don't come back on time, your faithful neighbor has a player that can read it. With all my love, Alexander. Alright. And take it right downstairs left to the kitchen. Okay. Stick it. Stick it. Downstairs. And left to the kitchen. Ah. Okay. And then drop the tape for now, then close the door and turn on the lights. Read it on, then leave the house to the left. I already did. Okay, we're gonna leave it here. Continually we'll find Samson's, the local store. Okay, let's continue left. Go up and read the note. Oh, we are in the note. J. Oh, you've skipped a few. Okay. Samson's shop has been closed up. I can move small objects through the litter box, but I'll need to find another way for bigger items. The box I found in the bedroom is quite an intriguing item, finely ornate and locked by a code. Father used to collect the like, and this one is exactly his favorite kind. I wouldn't be so surprised if it came from the manor. Another reason to try and open it. Inside the box, I found a magnetic tape that could be used as a key. Now I just need to find the lock. Once I find a way to play the tape, I should be able to understand how it works. Okay, this one says, "Is it spirit you, Father? Come back, I beg of you. Don't leave me here alone, all alone." The Stanford cellar has been closed up, perhaps because of the paranormal activity mentioned in the journal. Once again, I feel a strong presence in here. Father guided me here for a reason. Alright. Did I get it all? Okay. There's not much left here. Everything's important but taken away. Some motor oil, cleaning products, nothing unusual. The last journal entry from 12 January 1941. So Oak Marsh has been abandoned for a month. Open and empty, of course. These jars have been knocked over and spilt everywhere. It's almost as if the shop has been ransacked. Nothing interesting in here. All the essentials have been taken away. Go up and read the note on the corpse. There's a corpse. What? Oh. He did. God Almighty, a corpse. Why, he doesn't look very old. This is horrible. I can see a message in his hands. Come on, be strong. My beloved children, I suppose you don't care about what happens to me now, but if you ever wanted to see your old father, here are a few words. The first bombings reached us yesterday. Every hour they get closer. I haven't had any news of Henry and Philip since Coventry, and I fear the worst. I cannot bring myself to the idea of dying on the road. I'd rather stay here and avoid the fear and suffering. Goodbye, my children. Please forgive this distance that left us deaf and mute to each other. May the life you chose keep you safe from harm and bring you some happiness. May the madness here never reach you. Your loving father. Kind of scary. Okay. Look at the keyboard on the left and take the key. Dun dun dun. Oh. Do. Sorry. You expired? Look at the keyboard on the left. There's a keyboard on the left. Where? Oh, go back down. Okay. You expired. Oh, there is a keyboard. This is the keyboard.
Oh, yeah.
Aw, thank you for that. Thank you for subbing. There you go. Oh, okay. Um, Look at the keyboard on the left and take the key described in the note. Small, gray, and with a gray label. So small, gray, doesn't fit the kit, and a gray label. This one maybe? Nope. This one? A gray key with a label of the same color. That's the one. Damn, why do Jai always gotta make an entrance? I know, right? All I have to do now is check if it fits the kitchen door of the house at the entrance to the village. Let's see if it does. Ew, it opened! Yay! Darn. Look at me, I'm a key. I'm a key. I wonder if I could put it on top. No, I can't. It'll just fall. I was trying to play a song to make an entrance as well, but sounds are off. Oh, well, he did that because it's like, we are learning new things. Dun dun dun. Alright. Then leave the house to the left and head down to the well. Okay. There's a well? Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop this key. Thank you for that. Now we can pick this up. Alright, head down into the well. We're going down to the well. Drop the tape here and pick up the tool handle. Okay. All that's left of this tool is the handle. This old tool is in terrible condition and was thrown down to the bottom of Oak Marsh well. I can hear something calling to me though, even if it's too vague to make out. Okay, let's pick it up. Possess it. Oh, interesting. Ew. Ew. Is this some sort of underground shelter? Who would settle down in this cesspit? Okay. Go back to that. Grab our tape. Oh. The shopkeeper used to keep a logbook. Maybe I'll find some clues here. 14 November. A strange silence surround the manor. I was fetching wood around this forest. I was fetching wood around the forest when suddenly all the animals went quiet at dusk. Most uncanny, that's for sure. 16 November. Rumors of bombing in Coventry. Curse them. I hope they don't turn their attention to an isolated place like Oak Marsh. 21 November. The old woman came by the Stanfords and left a few minutes later. She looked like she was in a hurry. I feel ill at ease when she's around. You never know what she thinks, even if she's looking you straight in the eye. The less I see of her, the better. 2 December. Emotes. I need to stop doing the emotes thing. Timer, why you like doing that? Why? Yeah. Well, to be honest, thank goodness she's reading it all. I have no patience for long reads since I keep reading IRL. I know. I love reading. I'm almost done with my 50 books for this year. It's like, but of course, some of those are like steamy novels. So I'm like, that's fast to read. Anyway, a young Blackwood came today. Alexander, I think. He wanted to rent the flat behind the shop. An old storage room and a stable aren't much, especially for a well-bred child, but it's more money in my pocket, so I said yes. He seemed normal enough, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. I was like almost about to give up earlier to read the diary thing earlier. So, there's something in my eye. I got muta. Anyway, 15 December, lights over Blackwood, and there were no Christmas decorations or bombers. 16 December, I swear I heard, I swear I heard screams coming from there. They echoed across the whole valley. I'm still shaking at the thought. December 25th, Merry Christmas, ... January 25th, going near the manor always made me anxious, but now it's all the more terrifying. I can almost hear whispers coming from the wall, something haunting, like a word repeated over and over until it sounds strange in one's mind. I can still hear it. It was something like, what is that? Finger? What? Figure? Figure, it never stops. I don't know. I felt the air shiver and the roof shifted. I ran back to the village shouting at the top of my lungs. That settles it. I'm closing my shop and I will never leave here again. Don't do that. You scared me, girl.
I was even snapping at you and everything.
Oh my god. You're gonna kill me. I'm like, what are you doing? you I gotta watch that. Let me see that. I was like, here again. Don't do that. Here again. I tell you, it's dark in here. I can't see anything because the light is right in front of me. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm in tears right now. How come I can't hear it? Is it because I turned off my thing? I can't hear it now. Hold on a second. I can't hear my sound anymore. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I think I turned off my thing. I'm like, geez, Louise, do not do it. She said she was snapping her things. I was like, do not do that. I can't see you there. No, it's not muted. I don't know. I turned off something. I don't know. Jeez, Louise. Okay, here we go. I don't know. Don't do that. You scared me, girl.
I was even snapping at you and everything.
Here again. Oh my gosh, it's cracking me up. But man, I was really scared. I tell you, when my kids were growing up, no, don't do that. Actually, there is a sound. I have some jump scare stuff, but when my kids were growing up, like probably they were 4 or 5, and oh my gosh, I'm like tearing up here. But they would wake up from a nightmare or something, and they would just stand there right there beside you, and not saying anything. They're just looking at you. And of course, at the time, they had like really, really long hair, and of course they're like this. So, you know those Japanese things with the long hair, like in the ring or something like that. I don't know. It's just creepy and then suddenly I would feel some presence, and I'd be sleeping, but then I would feel them right there, and I'm like, what the heck are you doing? Oh my god. Oh, I need a recovery here. Oh my goodness. Just like, you are gonna be the death of me, girl. Just like, jeez, I've been jumped or something. Alright. Yeah, giving birth, and yeah, they're even in their like I don't have a will, I need to. Ah. Yeah, and they're wearing like their sleeping gowns, so they're like just standing there. I was like, please don't do that. Oh my gosh. But thank you guys for being here and catching that. Oh my gosh. That was so awesome. Ah. Okay, let's try to continue this, and hopefully we won't get jump scared again. Please do not jump scare me. Anyway, is my mic that loud or no? Because I turned up the volume on my end. I think that's fine. Okay. I mean, this thing is not even that scary. It's just them. I mean, I cannot see them until they're really close by, and then she was right behind my other monitor, and then her hand like came out on the other side of the monitor. It's like in the corner of the monitor, and I think that's when she was doing the snapping. It's like, because I thought you went to sleep already. Oh my goodness, girl. Anyway. 28 January. Emma and George are leaving. They will be leaving their daughter here, though I don't really understand why. I suppose she wants to stay with Alexander. I think they're right. There is nothing else that can be done here. I should leave too, to visit my boys in London. If they haven't forgotten, they have a father. Okay. Oh my gosh. Interestingly enough, my heart is not beating fast. Sometimes like do do do. Even the hubby kind of jumped up. Oh yeah, because my headset is the Turtle Beach. Turtle Beach Stealth 600, so I can only hear things that are in my headset, and of course it's like covering all my ears, and all I could hear is the music and the thing. Headsets are like muffling the external sounds, and all of a sudden the hand does some archies up in the exactly. Exactly. I'm like, dang it. Stop that, people. Alright. What are we supposed to do now? Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, that made me like cry from laughter and I don't know. Drop the tape. Hold on a second. Pick up the tape and head left to the tunnel. Read the logbook on the table. And continue left and up to find a basement. Okay. Let's put it on the table. Oh, I didn't have to take it off, right? I have to pick it up. Okay. My gosh. Let's go up. Okay, we're in the basement. Oh, there it is. Use the tape on the player and here to hear a musical clue. Robert, make an effort. If you lose focus, you'll never find your way to the melody. Remember, right hand, her first name that rhymes with E. If you wish to take refuge in me, let the melody carry you. Right hand, that name I cherish. Left hand, just like the place where we met. Right hand, left hand. The words will allow you to enter and play whatever you feel like. What is that? Let's look at the journal here. I finally found a way to play the tape. What a curious concept. To keep things short, it says right hand like her name Sally, left hand like the place where they met, right hand, left hand you can enter. This is all very confusing. Okay. Somebody decided to hide in a cellar under the shop. Maybe Samson? I don't understand. Did Blackwood Manor only inspire people with fear? All I remember is father's charm, Annie, mother, and the good old times. Still, with every discovery, fear creeps into my mind. Oh my gosh. Alright. Continue left and be up outside. Okay. We are outside. Go left again and pick up the saw. Then return right. Use it to open the doors down to the basement. Okay. The saw. There's a saw. There's some things here. What's this? What a peculiar instrument. Is it for listening to or for singing through? A collection of sheet music for the village dance, summer of 1939. There's a note in the margin. A young girl, full of life, dancing and laughing by the piano. Sally. See, there's another thing here. Maybe there's some sort of copper ear on the door. Looks like an opening mechanism, but I don't understand how it works. Maybe it's a, what's the word? A microphone? If that's the case, I suppose the door is waiting to hear me say something. Impossible in my current state, unless I can find something in the village that can help me overcome this obstacle. Maybe I should make a rule for the kids. It's like, do not sneak on me while I'm streaming because I can't hear you. Text me instead, because I will see their text. I'm still kind of shooken up about that. Anyway. The saw might be worn and rusty, but I don't think it'd hurt to try using it. Okay. Okay. Here it is. It opened. Go head left and down, examine the radio on the table. Okay, I'll put the thing here because I probably need it later. This device seems to be made for magnetic tapes. How does it work? Turn the dial to the right. Head left and down. Huh? Oh, okay. You gotta go back and left. Examine the radio on the table. That's what it is. This device looks like a radio, a tiny one. Okay. Turn the dial to the right until you can hear your own voice. This noise sounds like my voice, but how is that possible when I no longer have a voice? Would I be able to talk through this radio? This is fantastic. Until you can hear it. Now take the radio up to the level above. Then use the device J. I found a portable radio. It's tiny. This technology is incredible. I think it works, but I haven't been able to pick up anything yet. I would love to hear the news of the outside world, though. So let's use it. Sally Dunn Church. Nice. Drop the radio and head left. Okay, we can drop the radio now. Examine the notes. You can now get through the yellow sigils in a manner. So this is Alexander's abode. The bedroom is empty just like everywhere else. What was I expecting? Some kind of presents, maybe. Who is this melody for? Sally? Where are they now? Some drawings, annotations, all these papers seemed linked to the demonology research written by Annie. Why would Alexander have them? And this sigil looks like Paimon's. My dear Sally, if you're in this bedroom, then my mother's vice project has succeeded. I beg you, please help Robert and Edward escape. I gave Robert the password. He knows where to find you, but he needs to be given the word. Don't worry about me, my dear friend. All I wish for is that you can escape. Take my brothers away from this cursed place, and pray for my soul, which my mother will have sealed where only God knows in her madness. Farewell, my dear Sally. I failed. With all my love, Alexander. And what is that? It's weird. Paimon teaches all arts, philosophy, and sciences, and secret things. He can reveal all mysteries of the earth, wind, and water, what the mind is, and everything the conjurer wants to know. Gives good familiars dignities and confirms them, binds them to the conjurer's will. If Paimon is sighted alone, some offering or sacrifice must be done. Okay? So there's some things over here in different language. My soul, which my mother will have sealed, like Malphas' soul, but Malphas is a demon. The sigils drawn on these notes correspond to each other, and Paimon is mentioned over both. I recognize the first one, but the second is unknown to me. Those annotations, could they help me banish the demon? Alright, I think it did. Dun, da, da, da. Paimon's opposite sigil has been revealed. Every room once blocked of his presence is now accessible. Okay. Sweet. That's sweet. Alright, what else is here? Some drawings, annotations. Okay, we already got that. This old chest is overflowing with books and sheets of paper. All these knickknacks are troubling me. I can't get close to them. They push me away. What a graceful young girl. It's a pleasure meeting you, Sally. She is pretty, for sure. Okay, so those are kind of like maybe like guards, like something to guard away spirits or ward away spirits, I guess. Signs of a struggle. Alexander, what happened to you? Oh. Alright. Go all the way back through the manor and out the right side and continue right into the next area. Okay. I'm still kind of shook up about I am shook up, guys. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna end it now because I'm gonna have to lay down. It was getting Alright, let's go back to the manor though before I forget, because that's where we're gonna end up at. Let's go back over here. Up. All the way out to the right. Ooh, what is that? What happened there? What is that? Looks like a... Is that a door? I can see something's right. Can I go through? No, not right now. Hi, you won't be able to sleep. You're gonna hear the scream while you lay down. No, you might just see them standing next to her bed. Oh my gosh, not even. I mean, the elder two girls don't do that anymore, but I'm sure the baby Chun's gonna do that. She's done that already, so I'm like, please don't do that. Okay, we're gonna save. How can we save? I think we can just exit the game, right? Main menu. Oh my gosh. But anyway, this was a good this is a good game so far. And we can definitely try to continue this on Thursday. I'm looking at games on Humble. There's quite a few on sales. If you can find Overcooked too, that'd be great. That'd be great. Okay, thanks. Life is Strange Zombies, of course. Tomorrow is actually my middle child's birthday. She'll be 11, so that'll be fun. Let's see how my other overlay works. Let me go to my solo. Supposedly my solo should have I guess, oh no, wait. My solo one should be over there. There we go. I think that's it, right? I think. I don't know. Just think if you were playing a real spoopy game and she has done that. Oh my gosh. It's either I beat her up first before I leave, before I run away screaming, or but anyway. This is supposed to be right here, right? Let's just fix that real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Supposed to be the games on here, so that's what's supposed to show you. Hey, ain't it cool? Let me see what it looks like. It's not overlapping, is it? Ain't it cool? Shouldn't be overlapping. It's a problem when I can't see properly here. Ain't it fun? But yeah, anyway. Oh, come on. Let me fix you. Let me do that, please. Thank you very much. It won't let me move properly here. Properly? I think that's good enough. Right. Check out Fanatical 2. That was the one I was looking for in the first place. I forgot. Fanatical. Scary or not. I got Franbo and... Oh, I want to get Franbo! Overcooked 2. It's like Humble Bundle, but sometimes better deals. Oh, Fanatical. Oh, Franbo. $7. Humble Bundle. I know, but I cannot, can't afford anything right now, for real. For real, I don't have any money. I'm like broke. To be honest, I'm still recovering from the summer vacation. We're like going by bills. Bills by bills by bills by bills. So it's like, ugh. But anyway, what do you think of this layout? Right now on Fanatical, you can buy 10 mystery stream titles for $6.99. Oh, I wish. When my bills becomes my bills. That's too funny. Bill means how do you actually explain that? Bill is like your love handles, flabs, love handles. The bills becomes your bill. Anyway, well, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for clipping that. Love handles are aggressive cushions. There you go. Oh my gosh. I just can't even. I'm gonna be wide awake for a while. I'm gonna read a steamy novel. Maybe that will calm me down. Anyway, tomorrow we will be back at Twitch things, depending on how my voice will be. Hopefully, it will be okay. A steamy novel, and it's a historical novel. It might calm me down. At least it will be away from the scary, right? No, it's a historical romance, so it's like, oh, okay. I was watching this movie in Hulu. It's called Plus One. It was a pretty good movie. It's a rom-com if you're into that. It's actually Jack Quaid. I think Jack is his name, Jack Quaid. No, it's not Titanic. It's like based on the 18th century in England. But anyway, the Plus One movie is a pretty good one. It's like a romantic comedy about two friends, longtime friends. And Jack Quaid is I think his parents are Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan. He really looks like Meg, somewhat. I mean, kind of like Meg, but you could see also the mixture of Dennis Quaid. But you could really see the mesh of his face. People think he's hot. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think him attractive that much, but I could see Meg Ryan's face in him. And, I don't know. Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out so much. I appreciate you too. And seeing my jump scares. I think we do have some jump files here somewhere. Let me see. I have an Inception one. I don't know how that sounds like. Let me see. Preview. That's the Inception sound. There's also loud noises. Watch your ears.
Loud noises!
Okay, it's not that loud. Okay, that's good. I know it's because whenever Jessica Jane's people do it, it's too loud. Here's another one. It's ooh wah ah ah ah. I think it's wah ah ah. There you go. That's another one that could probably make me jump. Here's another one. It's called That Was Easy.
That was easy.
There you go. And then there was what are those?
What are those?
But sometimes I would sing the what are those? And of course there's Owen Wilson's Wow.
Wow.
Oh no, it's somebody else, different else. Sounds different, like Beavis and Butthead maybe. Anyway, this is a good ending for you guys. Thank you for coming by.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Because it's what I feel right now.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Alright, guys. Peace. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's see who's actually around. Oh, really? For sure. Let's see who is on. We can raid. I think Sweet Kisses might be on. We'll see. This is hubby catching tune with that damn novel. Yeah, he likes it that when I read. And he's like, oh, is it? You're reading a hot spot, hot part in there. I would tell him too. I was like, this is kind of like a steamy one. I would tell him that. It's like, oh, okay, that's cool. All right, let's go ahead and yeah, go ahead and raid Skittle Farts. I mean, not Skittle Farts. Sweet Kisses. What I'm saying. Skittle Farts, I will raid you one of these days. What? I wish. I wish. Did I type that on right? I am so distracted, okay? Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, let me just wait for this ad to finish. Okay. Isn't Outlast a scary one? We're gonna make her let's go and do this. Yay! Raid time. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright. You guys are awesome. You're always here for me. So tomorrow we'll try to do Twitch things depending on my voice. If not, we're gonna continue some spoopy games. Probably continue this Goetia. Okay? Thank you guys. Bye.